All right, we're in this shit, dude. Pewds versus T-Series. What a great way to start stage review, y'all. But it is stage review time. It is Thursday. Normally I do this on Saturday, but you guys have fucking came through. Like, I asked for stages, and all of you guys on Twitter and in the comments came through with these stages. And because there was a lot of you guys this time, and with a lot of stages, I might only have to do, like, if you suggested more than one stage, I might only have to do 2 in this episode and then more later, because I want everyone to get their shot, obviously. But we're going to go through these stages. So the first one comes from Twitter, and I'll see you when I type in the code. All right, there's the code on screen if you want to get to this stage. This comes from Twitter, from TallTop2, who added me. And it's Geno Forest Maze. And I think this is interesting because it's another art stage. And the song is Mushroom Gorge because the Forest Mushroom song from Super Mario RPG isn't in this game. And when I was thinking about this, like when I saw this stage on Twitter, I was like, oh yeah, I can't wait to hear that awesome song from Super Mario RPG that everyone knows and loves. But then I forgot that the song isn't in Smash. Even though Geno isn't, like, the song might have been, but it's not in. And I'm a big Geno supporter, largely through Papa Geno, so shout out to him. You guys might know him. But this is an art stage, and it's pretty cool, because it's really hard to get some, like, fine details. The blue, like, soapiness, what is that? Like, I don't know the stage builder textures, because I haven't made that many stages. I'll actually show you what I have made, and it's pretty bad. But the blue soapiness is a little bit weird, but it's the only blue. I mean, I guess you could have used denim, but the apples aren't that bad. And the actual functionality of the stage is actually really great, because most of the times, like, a lot of these art stages and stuff are, like, not playable, but this is, like, a playable stage. Like, it's kind of like Battlefield, but there's no top platform. And I think it's a little bit longer than Final Destination, so you could just run around on it. Spike, you got a nice green background, but you can kind of see the normal line. But this dirt texture is pretty nice because there's no grass on it, so I guess, like, you kind of feel like you're in the forest. But it's a cool stage show. And then TallTop2 also sent me another stage on Twitter, which we'll also check out. That song is Beware the Forest Mushrooms. So I think his inclusion of Mushroom Gorge was a pretty smart play. I just remember that off the top of my head while typing in the second code, which is another art stage from the same person, which is Pokemon Red, which looks really cool. And I'm a big Pokemon fan, so I definitely want to test out this stage. Technically, I did have Fire Red and Leaf Green as a child before I had Diamond and Pearl, which were kind of like my first games, but I didn't really play it because I was, like, super young when I had Fire Red, Leaf Green, so I didn't really know what I was doing, if that makes sense. But yeah, Trainer Red, and it's interesting how the stage is art, but also weirdly playable. Like, when I saw this, I thought there would just be a flat platform at the bottom, and the art would be in the background. But he's interestingly, like, used the art in the foreground, like so I guess, like, the sleeves of Red's vest, I guess that's what it is, are like walls. So Mario can actually wall jump. Like, I don't really know how to do it in Smash because you don't do it that much on tournament legal maps. But if I can get in here, you can wall jump, kind of, yeah, like that. I don't even know how I did it because I don't do it that much. Dude, that's so weird. How do you? Whoa. You can wall jump. I mean, I've seen wall jumps. I just don't know how to do it that well. And I think you can go down here too. I think there's a platform, so you can even walk on his kneecaps. This is really interesting. Like, I think it's kind of funny how you can walk on its waist and then come up here. Like, it's an art stage, which looks pretty good for most art stages, and then it's, like, weirdly kind of interestingly in function. And I don't know if you can come down here. Oh wait, there is a platform down here. Damn, so he was using, like, almost all of the space of the level. That's really cool. He sent me a third stage, but I want to, like, get to everyone. So if you want to see his third stage, he added me on Twitter, so I think you might be able to find it there. As always, you can tweet me some stages, or you can comment them down below. Searching through the comments might be a little bit difficult, and some actually got deleted. Or not deleted, but, like, you know, YouTube was iffy with it. But Violet Luna sent me, like, I can't even see off the top of my head. There's a bunch of stages, so I'm gonna look at 2 of those and then probably revisit some in another episode because there's just so many. I don't know. We'll see what they're like. So Violet Luna sent me some stages based off of Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door and some based off of Wind Waker, and there's multiple for each one. But we're gonna look at one from each. And this person seems like a very solid. I think I typed in the code wrong. ANYWO. Oh, there's a K right here. There you go. But yeah, this person seems like a really into stage builder because they got a ton of stages made. And this actually looks pretty sweet. Like that chest is a solid it's a solid thing. Alright, I think I can talk again now. Sorry for the little delay. It's going to be completely edited out, but I live in an apartment building and some people were walking through the hallway pretty fucking loudly. So, now we're in Rogueport, so sorry for that delay, but I was going to say, yeah, like Violet Luna looks like they're pretty into stage builder because they've made a ton of stages. And I've only really made one, and it's utter shit. And this is just kind of a masterpiece because it's Rogueport, and it looks like Rogueport. Like, I haven't played too much of the Thousand Year Door. My brother, though, is a big fan of it. And he's played through all of it, and I've watched him play through it a few times, and I've played some of it myself. And Rogueport is like one of the main hubs from the Thousand Year Door, and it looks, from what I can tell, like almost a perfect recreation. Like you have the gallows here, and then I know like in the game you can kind of go through this big archway in the back, and there's like some shady people in Rogueport, you know, because it's fucking Rogueport, and there's a lot of goofy characters because it's Paper Mario. But the buildings, you can't go on this one, but the red one, I think you can get up here onto this window. You can, I didn't make it. And this chest, I think it's a chest. I think. It's a very solid thing. And the gallows looks really good too. Overall, I mean, there's no walk-off because there's a wall here, so I think I'm a fan of that, but is there a walk-off on this side? That's the question. Yeah, so there's only one walk-off, which I guess people could still kind of camp, but for an aesthetic stage, like this is a big stage too, like almost all of the space is used, and I think all of the space is used in an effective way. So I'm going to take a look at one of the Wind Waker stages as well, and then maybe revisit some of the Thousand Year Door stages in a future episode of Stage Builder, because Violet Luna has a ton of codes, and that's like a bunch of content for the future. Alright, so of the Wind Waker stages listed, I'm going to have to go with Tower of the Gods, because why not? It's one of the most memorable areas from Wind Waker. I'm a big Wind Waker fan. Probably Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask are so good too, but I think Skyward Sword is my favorite Zelda game, but like Wind Waker is either like my second favorite or also my favorite. It's hard sometimes. There's a lot of good Zelda games. Like Majora's Mask is so dark, but it's got like that Dark Souls level lore. And I'm on the King of Red Lions right now, sailing across the water, and it's so cool because it's moving, and then the water, from what I can tell, it's moving too. It's moving up and down. The little ice right here, it's bobbing up and down. That is such a subtle detail, but it's really cool. So we're outside the Tower of the Gods, and I assume that face is there. I haven't played the game in a while, but I'm more so used to the inside because it's like a dungeon, right, where you fight the big old dudes. And then I forget what that is. I have not played Wind Waker in a long time. Wind Waker's so great, dude. Toon Ganon is pretty sweet too. Like, imagine if there's like a Toon Ganon skin in Smash. Like, you probably shouldn't make a character because, you know, Toon Link, Young Link, that's already kind of a controversy. But Toon Ganon is a cool man, and this is a cool stage. It's like a really big stage, but it uses the space interestingly because it's like not just a long flat platform. And a lot of the stages that I see when I'm like looking through the random list, which I'll also do in this video, because, you know, it's Stage Builder, I gotta look at some of the shit and not some of the viewer levels. But I'm so glad a lot of you guys are sending stages so I can look at them and see what you guys have made. And it's a lot better than what I can do. I'm actually gonna show you guys what I have made. But like, this is interesting, just a really unique layout, because you have the King of Red Lions who's like moving pretty much over the void. But if you're at the right spot at the right time, he could save you. And you got like these moving platforms up here, which, and you know, there's like weird timing, so like they might help you, they might not. And like you got the big platform on the top and all this stuff over here. It's a really unique layout. And just like the Rogueport stage, I think Violet Luna did a really good job of like using all of the space effectively, I think. So I can't wait to look at more of those stages in a future episode, but I don't want to detract from other people. So let's hop into one from Pans the Derp, and he's got a Sans profile picture. So we'll see if it's Sans related or if it's just a cool stage. We'll have to see. Pans of Derp made Pans of Death. And it's got the Earthbound music, of course, for the memes. Is Pans like is that something I don't know about? Pan Sans? Is that like something? I'm Googling. Because like, Or is this just like this guy's Pan Sands? I think I just got like you're gonna have a bad time meme. I just googled Pan Sands. I think this is just like this guy's, because it was his on YouTube. It was his profile picture. It was like Sans with the purple hat. So it might just be his like custom character or like art. I don't know. But it's a rotating thing. I missed the rotation because I googled, so I'm gonna restart it because I want to. So it's kind of pretty much just Sans with like it looks like a purple beret or something. I don't know. Berets are cool. I don't think I've ever worn one, but if you see a French girl with a beret, that's kind of cute. And I don't know, but Sans with a beret, is that a beret? That's like top 10 questions. Oh, I guess Pans the Derp can comment and let us know what this is. I think it's some sort of hat. Like it's just gotta be. And once again, like this blue texture that I was talking about in the first stage, the Gino one, it's like pretty much one of the only blue textures that you can use, I think, outside of denim. So you have to use it. And like obviously this is the lighter one that fits his Sans' color, but it's like such like it looks like sponge. I think it actually is sponge. It's like a weird texture, and it's kind of unfortunate that you have to use it because it just like looks like a sponge. But it's not that bad. It's not that detracting. I think now I'm just like talking about textures in general, and this has nothing to do with Pans' stage. But the marble is a really nice texture, and I think it does work for Sans' face. But like, and you can kind of fall through here. Why is the Mario? Where'd the NPC go? I think I just grabbed him through the wall. I'm gonna have to rewind that footage because I totally grabbed him through the wall. And through here, why is the Mario? Where'd the NPC? He's like. So this is just a glitch. I wonder how I feel like the fight on this stage. I don't want to pick someone with a good recovery. But I think I have some more stages from the comments. I'm gonna have to take a look real quick. All right, from Knack2 on YouTube, we have DD Dominance. Oh, dude, hell yes. I need to give this a yeah. I need to yeah the other ones. That's a big mistake. I haven't been yang you guys' stages. I'll do that in the future. And I'm trying to showcase the code some more. So there's the code on the corner. But yeah, Knack2 made this. And it's King DDD T-posing for dominance. Because, I mean, I guess you just T-pose whenever you want to assert your dominance. You know what I mean? Like, if people think that you're not the alpha male in a situation, you just T-pose on them. But also, I think it's like a meme in the community in like Smash that I just fell off. That if you use, I think it's Jigglypuff's like up smash or something, or maybe it's the down smash, but Jigglypuff will T-pose, and it's like asserting dominance if you kill someone with it. DDD doesn't have a T-pose in its moveset, but this is a giant DDD just absorbing the space of the stage, floating through this galactic space in here. So you're like, you start off inside his mouth. It's kind of weird that you like play inside of him. You could take that phrase wrongly, but you're inside kind of his mouth, and it's kind of transparent, but his arms pretty much go from the side, and you do have a walk off, but it's not like your traditional walk off. It's more like, because you can kind of fall, because like you could probably come down here. Oh dude, I love finding these secret spots. Like whenever I used to play a stage, whether it's like one of you guys' stages or like one off the recommended list, I just love coming down to like, because there's always like that one little spot on like a giant art stage that you can just get to that I don't think you're intended to get to. I wonder if there's one on this side. But overall, the DD looks pretty great. Shit, I fell. Yeah, he's using the wood, and his eyes look a little funny, but you know, DDD's a silly guy. So thank you, Knack2, for the stage. And you guys are making a ton of cool stuff, and now I want to show you what I made, because I've only used Stage Builder once, and it was pretty meh. So I think I need to go to here. I don't even know how to get to my own thing, and I just put it on practice. It is somewhere over here, and I made it called DKC2 semi-legal, because I'm into like the legal stages, and I was thinking like, oh, what if I made a stage that I would want to play on? But that isn't how I was thinking. I don't know. I tried to make like, because DKC2 is my favorite game, or it's one of my favorite games. It's just great. And I was trying to make like not like a Gangplank Galleon level, but like I mean, yeah, like, because you start on the pirate ship and it is Gangplank Galleon, and I was trying to make a pirate ship level, but it looks pretty shit, because I think I used the background, like, well, this is my stage, like, I'm not actually fighting, but, like, I have one cannon here to be kind of jank, which I think was funny, and yeah, even Carol can't make it back up, but I tried to make, like, a kind of like a Final Destination stage, but I have one slope here, and then I have one platform here, so I was trying to make like a kind of legal stage, but I don't know actually how it plays. And I think my background, like if you check, it's kind of jank, like it doesn't actually connect. So that's what I did in Stage Builder, and I think it's pretty bad. I think you guys do way better. That said, there is a ton of other stages from you guys, and sorry if I missed anyone. And a ton of you guys, like I also said, sent more than one stage, and I'll try and cover those in future videos. But I guess I don't want to like take too much time away from other people, if that makes sense. You know, trying to do it all chill here. I don't have any biases against anyone. But now we're just gonna look at some random stuff in stage content that is just purely random. Like Big Chungus, like yeah, like this is what I want. I need something for the thumbnail, you know. I gotta attract the masses with some degenerate stage builder, because that's what people want to see. I mean, I like seeing this stuff. It's just funny. But like I wouldn't actually want to play on this stuff, but some of the maps that you guys have made have been really interesting. What is this ledge? This ledge, you can kind of like clip through it. No, this is shit, dude. They made Big Chungus, but they didn't make it viable. Because I keep getting stuck. Like at first it was just acting, and then I'm actually trying to get away. Yeah, Big Chungus, dude. Alright. Well, there he is. There was that. But yeah, let's see what. Oh, dude, Womp's Fortress. Now I think this might be the last stage for the video, or maybe I'll do a few more. But Womp's Fortress, you know, Super Mario 64, one of the best games ever. Kind of pretty much revolutionized the 3D gaming, I guess, genre. I guess. Even though like other 3D games like Banjo-Kazooie are like better 64 games, like you got to take into consideration that 64 was made while the Nintendo 64 was still being made. Like they made it while the hardware wasn't even finalized yet. But this is cool. Yeah, so 64 is a cool game, and you gotta obviously everyone pretty much loves it. I love when Mario goes like oof. But this is Womp's Fortress, and I think it's cool how they have the cannon here, because you know, like you'd get shoot into the blue, and then you get to chip off the wall with the cannon. Womp's Fortress, it returned in Galaxy 2 and the Throwback Galaxy, which was really awesome. And I think overall, I do think I like Womp's Fortress more than Bob-omb Battlefield, even though Bob-omb Battlefield is probably the more popular bet, because it's just the first stage. But I don't know, Womp's Fortress is cool. Womps are cool enemies that haven't returned. I was actually thinking, because my brother played 64 the other day, and I played Galaxy 2 the other day as well. And so I've seen a lot of Womps recently, and I was like thinking about the lore of the Womps. And I think I read somewhere that they don't actually work for Bowser and that they work for Peach. Correct me if I'm wrong about that, but I haven't done... I did an old video where I made fun of game theory, where I made my own theory in that kind of stupid style. And now I'm wondering if I should do one on Womps, because Womps are kind of interesting. Let's take a look at one more stage, and then I'm going to call it quits for this week. I might do this more often because you guys have a ton of stuff, and I definitely want to see it. Happy Mother's Day. I think that it was probably made for a while back. Plant Gang, alright. No, this is what I'm talking about. I think I support Plant Gang for sure, dude. I'm not too upset that Piranha Plant's in Smash. I personally just don't like Piranha Plant's moveset. Like, he's not my character, but I mean, this is tournament legal. It's pretty much a very small Final Destination with a giant plant in the background. And I guess it's similar to other stages that artwork have that I've covered in the past, where you have to, like, to actually see the artwork, you have to knock someone really high up, because you won't be able to see it otherwise. But yeah, this has been stage review 4. Soon we're gonna hit episode 5, and then I guess in a few weeks we will hit episode 10, because I'll do this as long as you guys have stages for me to review. And maybe I need to get in on making my own stages, because I haven't done that in a while. And there's just a ton of cool stuff. But the building that I'm really hyped for is Mario Maker 2. We saw that direct. You can find my reaction here on the channel. I'll be doing Mario Maker 2 level design videos soon, because I can do platforming design way more better than I can Smash stage design. But some of you guys are really cool at drawing some cool artwork. So I've been Morton's Castle, and thank you so very much for watching.